Fresh and Fit, this controversial podcast, they have been demonetized and, kicked off of YouTube essentially. So that's a big deal right now. A lot of people don't like them for the, misogynistic viewpoints that they make on their podcast. So here's just play a couple clips.
This is what I'm trying to say when I say women don't know what they're talking about. When women say, it's a vibe, oh, he was cool, blah, blah, blah. You understand that for the man to create the vibe, that's a fucking skill. He's got to be able to come in, talk to you in a certain way, speak to you in a tonality, make you feel comfortable without necessarily being too nice, but at the same time, he's got to have some type of allure to have you where you're interested without getting bored, etc. Men have to do all the courtship in the beginning and get you in a position where you're aroused by him, but at the same time, not scared of him. And that's a very delicate balance. What you guys don't understand is because women don't have game, women don't talk to men and approach men. You just sit there, receive the attention, and you decide if you want to deal with the guy or not. Women don't understand any of this stuff because at the end of the day, men are the pizza makers. You guys just enjoy the fucking pizza. But I have to sit there, spin the dough a certain way, put a certain room temperature, use certain water. I have to do all these different things to make the ingredients taste good. Shit. You guys just enjoy the end fucking product, but you don't know how the pizza's made.
When they start
men
laughing,
have
you
to
know
be
it's
the
true.
pizza makers and put it in a certain way so that you enjoy it.
Hold on. Wait.
That's a lot of clips of this.
Wait. Yeah, we don't gotta go through all of them. I get it. I did some. You put me up on the story last night, so I did my dive.
Yeah.
And Fresh and Fit, right? That's
Fresh and Fit.
So don't come fucking with my place when I say what I'm about to say. Delivery is everything. It's like that thing. It's like you read a text in the attitude that you are. So it's like if we cool and like you having a cool day and I hit you with, yo, you gonna read it like, oh, what's up? Boom. Mm-hmm. But if somebody's been on your ass all day and now I hit you with, yo, you like, damn, my nigga, what's up? You can't say hello?
Right.
It's like it's that type of situation. The guy not saying nothing wrong. He just looked like he like want to hit one of them when he talking.
In this clip, but see, his thing is he'll give you a lot of things that like, oh, that kind of makes sense, and then he'll hit you with some crazy thing, some crazy stuff saying like he don't like black women, or a girl telling her about how she was raped and him, trying to diminish that. So it's some like that's why I'm saying it's a few different clips. Like some of them might kind of make some sense if he delivered it better, and some of them be like way at the point where a lot of women despise him.
You have one of the way at the ones.
You guys know why men hate hoes?
Why
do men hate hoes?
What is your deepest, darkest fear?
I can't say it.
Getting in an alley by a weirdo in a mask, maybe some more movie type.
That's
Every man's deepest fear is raising a kid that they find out later on isn't theirs.
Yep.
That's just a dumb fear, honestly. Be such a noble man that regardless if his wife
The
did
timing
cheat
on
and he
that
wanted to
is
take the responsibility
insane.
of raising that kid.
Yeah, maybe play that. Let's see.
Listen, I don't know who. You're trying to be funny right now?
Yeah.
Don't be disrespectful on the podcast. Don't do that shit again.
I would
Don't do
hope
that
so.
again.
Well, don't cuss at me.
Don't
Yeah.
yawn on my podcast.
Well, don't cuss in my
Get the
face.
fuck out the spot, bro.
Okay,
Get
bye.
the fuck out the How spot. about
Have
you
a
be
good
noble
night.
and go
I
take
don't
the
know
homes got upstairs?
Alina,
I don't have the
All right.
time
Well,
right
we're
now
taking
to
your
do
stream
that.
on. And I don't have time to raise kids that are on mine.
And they had the one where Waka walked off the set too.
That's it.
I find it interesting how men are disqualified by things that they can't control, like maybe their height, maybe they don't make enough money, maybe they're not the most attractive guy. They get disqualified on that. But women are 100% control of their body count, but think that they shouldn't be disqualified for that. Because a lot of you guys are saying it shouldn't matter, and the reality is it does matter.
Hold on, women are not 100% control of that because there's a lot of people who deal with sexual assaults.
Okay. Ladies, you might not like this opinion, but I'm going to say it. I did a whole podcast on rape culture being a myth. It is not as serious as people say it is. And 1 in 5 women is not raped in the United States like they say on college campuses. It's not as common or as prevalent as people think because these studies that you're talking about, that some of you guys are citing, they were done off of faulty call-in questionnaires. Hey, did you have a drink with a guy? You leaving?
What the fuck?
Okay, then get the fuck out of here.
I'm hungry.
If you can't have tough
Hold on,
conversations, then there's no
hold on.
point.
Dude, this dude sounds exactly like Andrew Tate.
Yeah, he sounds like Andrew Tate.
He kicked her. He
Like
kicked
he's
her off,
trying
and
to-
she obviously had a bad experience with some sexual assault, and that that offended her.
What I can tell this man doesn't have like daughters.
Or courtesy.
Right.
He doesn't have daughters. I mean, the thing is, what the flip side of why he's talking to them that way is they're coming to his space to pimp him for views.
Yeah. So further,
And he knows that.
So further down towards the end of this clip, like Waka goes off on him and tells him like, "Hey," and he walks off the set too.
Okay.
So we don't gotta watch all of it.
Yeah.
But that's the
When
point
we
of that
edit, you
clip.
could just put the Walker part in and we can just cue from there.
All right.
But I don't need to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, delivery. As far as like, I don't play with the rape thing too
Right.
much. Like, I look at people that rape and like steal are like the lowest forms of people on earth. Like, to take something from somebody is insane. I'm not with none of that type of shit. You should really get your hand cut off and all that type of shit. But you can understand. It's not a lot of it's no sympathy there for women, especially ones he knows are coming there just to pimp him for views. So I get why he thinks he can do it. It doesn't play well on camera. Is what he's learning, what he's finding out, and you need to learn some delivery, bro. And you ain't doing nothing but biting Andrew Tate. But Andrew Tate comes with like very, very, very realistic facts. And what people like, he just has crazy delivery.
He's controversial, but he's got a point.
And he's very factual. This guy looks like he's reading things in Andrew Tate's voice. Now, not saying none of the shit he just said, like outside of the rape stuff, he said some things that were like, okay, I can see what he's talking about. But I just think you don't do that in a room full of women. I think why have that conversation in front of women? Like, you do that with some
That's
guys.
a man convo.
That's a man convo if you're going to discuss this type of thing. And then if you're going to put a camera there, you can now say, well, I wasn't talking to them. I didn't offend nobody in the room. You just don't know how, how real that is in the culture. Where the dude from?
I don't know where they from.
Yeah, he's a little extra.
But he seems like he wants that controversy on the show.
Well, he got what he wanted because they took his motherfucking money for sure. They say he don't monetize no more. So yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
You talk up.